I think there's two main skills that I'm looking for in a CEO. What are you looking for? What do you need that CEO to be really good at? If you could boil it down to 1, 2, 3, 4 things, like direct skills. I'm not talking about like, oh, charisma or leadership. I'm talking about like, what do they need to actually do when a company's in the right market, in the right space, it has the runway, it has the cash, it's ready to grow.
Yeah.
What do they need to be spending their time doing that are like really high leverage activities?
Yeah, so the first thing is the type of profile that we look for the CEO. I'm very biased towards picking CEOs who've done this exact job in this exact industry before.
Yep, that's what Buffett, Wilkinson, all these guys say.
Yep. And it has to be company size specific, because I've also made a mistake in the past. I bought a smaller company, let's say 20 million of revenue, and I placed the CEO who had only run a $200 million business before, right? And even though that person was incredible.
Bogged down with overhead.
That's right. There's a disconnect between the size of the business and where it needed to be and the skills of the leader. So the other thing that I've learned on that is not only experience in the space, but experience growing that business from 20 million to 50 million or 100 million is the type of person that I'm really looking for.
Okay.
And then as far as qualities are concerned, like we generally like sales-oriented leaders, people that are going to drive business.
That's one of my two.
Yep. Or think about driving business.
Well, sales is not just driving business. Sales is attracting talent.
Yes.
It's buying from vendors. You need to sell them. You are, as a CEO, you are selling every single person in your organization and outside of your organization on following you and your mission.
Absolutely.
All the employees want to have a leader that has a great mission. All the customers want to buy from somebody who they trust.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Sales is life.
Yeah. And the one that I wanted to say before that is actually they think like an owner. This is like the most important thing, right? This is not a person who's coming in and being an effective employee. They are, for us in our businesses, they are the face, they are the name. When somebody calls one of our companies and they want to talk to the president and leader of that company, Sieva, don't exist, right? It's the president and CEO of that business. And we want them to feel like that is who they are, right? We really want them to own that, because when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, like they're the ones who are fighting to keep great employees. They're the ones to find new employees. They're the ones who are finding new business. It's really not up to us, right? So they get to live the ups and downs of that particular business.
I had to shift from thinking no equity for anybody. When I was an operator, I didn't need equity. I needed employees, and it was always complex to bring in people at different parts of my company with equity. So now that I'm attracting CEOs and operators, they all have equity, but I feel like a lot of mistakes I made early were bringing on people, equity in my companies that should not have had equity.
Yeah.
We talk to people now in our network of like, damn, I got these partners that have equity and they're not, I'm carrying their asses.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that happens. So it's a totally different skill set is what I'm saying. Like buying a company, installing a CEO is a totally different skill set than thinking like a CEO.
What other kind of qualities or skills are you looking for in your CEOs?
So it's sales.
Yeah.
Because life is sales. They have to have charisma. They have to have energy. They have to have that I don't know what it is about somebody when you walk in the room with them and you just like, okay, I want to follow this person.
Yeah.
I think just there's so many humans are just attracted to people who have energy and excitement, and they act sure of themselves. People want that. You want your boss to act sure of themselves even when things are burning down. Like you need that. And then the other part is being a really good judge of talent. Being a really good judge of, is this person the right person for this job? Can they add value? And the best people at hiring can talk to somebody for 3 or 4 minutes and know if they're the one or not.
Yeah.
But if you don't have experience doing that, you're just going to hire poorly and it crushes an organization.
Yeah.
Big news, guys. I created a free PDF that details my method on how I analyze a self-storage facility and figure out what it's worth. Give me a pen, the back of a napkin, and a couple metrics, and I can figure out about what the property is going to be worth to me. If you want to download this PDF, click in the show notes, the first link, and you can give me your email address, and you get a email right away with a 4-page PDF that outlines exactly how I think about underwriting or giving my initial analysis on a self-storage facility. Again, click the link in the show notes, and you're going to get that document for free.
This episode of Sweaty Startup is brought to you by SupportShepard.com. SHEPHERD. They are a full-service headhunting agency in the Philippines to help you find talent for your service business at 20% the cost of US equivalents. I've hired 8 employees through Support Shepard. I cannot speak highly enough about how it is revolutionizing my business. This company finds you candidates, they background check them, they do personality tests, they make sure they're a good fit based on your job description, they set up the interviews, and they even help you with the employment contract when you're ready to make the hire. I cannot recommend them enough. Check out supportshepard.com to learn more.